Hello, I'm John Diogo, the founder of the Matchpoint Foundation. It's great to be back here at Midstream College for our second camp. We had our first camp in April. It was great to see all the kids and follow them how they've done this year. The reason for the camp is to see how these kids the last 6 months, how we helped them, how they progressed. And the big thing for the foundation is, we've got to make a decision which of these kids we really want to help.
I helped at the beginning of the year and now I'm back again, and it's wonderful to see the progress that the kids have made. It's been great to come back to the Matchpoint Foundation and to the camp and see that there are lots of new faces, like Raven Carsons came to help out. He's currently on tour. Christoph van Rensburg, he was a great player himself and has an academy in Austin. Kevin Elliott is now back and he's here to help, so it's great to see that a lot of the old players and current players are willing to help and help the juniors get to where they need to be faster. It's very important that the kids, private coaches come and learn, because you can never stop learning. Just like the kids, we say the kids have to learn, the coaches also have to keep learning.
It's great for us to have some former players, extra players this year along. Christoph van Rensburg, who played a huge role in my developing of my career. I met Christoph when I was 17. He's here all the way from Austin, Texas. And then we had Dr. Cheryl Calder. The kids have followed the program, and what an amazing lady. She's been involved with so many top teams. And for her to share her path and her journey with the kids yesterday was amazing.
So we knew from the start that the development camps would have a great influence on the players and the coaches and the parents, and that it will help them. But the biggest challenge we knew was, what will happen between camps? How are we going to make this more sustainable to further the work that has been done at a camp? Because certain habits can only be formed over time. A camp is very short, so it's high impact, but it doesn't necessarily change the habits the players have. And it's quite interesting to see in which ways the players have improved. And this will definitely be part of our future plans to use the time between camps to still have an influence on the different players.
Nutrition actually plays quite a crucial role in sport, because the only thing that's different in sport than in other people is basically the energy expenditure, and the only way to really get more energy is through food intake.
I think the challenges of this transition from the 14 to 16, getting valuable experience from the likes of John Lafney and former players who can aid them in the way in being more professional, the mental game, training better, that's going to help them transitioning into the next phase and trying to make a living out of the game. These days, the strings have changed a lot, so the kid has to learn. There's no more real guiding of the ball. Every kid has to learn how to hit the ball aggressively through the contact to create. That's how they're getting the control now. It's not by steering the ball as in maybe the 80s or 90s. Now you've got to hit a fast racket at speed. That gives you the control. So a kid has to learn that, I think, from an early foundation stage. So when he gets 16, 17, 18, he's taking full kick cuts at the ball, and he's still in a threshold where he's in control of the ball.
I think some of the necessities of becoming a professional tennis player these days, or any athlete for that matter, is understanding that the things that I generally don't even talk about, hard work, dedication, determination, those are given. Without those, there's no chance you're going to make it in today's professional atmosphere. Just because sport has become business, which means that there's more at stake and people cover all their bases. So these days, when you play an individual sport, you don't compete against one guy. You compete against backing a team, and it's very difficult these days to expect someone by themselves to be good enough to compete at the highest level.
The Matchpoint Foundation offered 11 scholarships to promising juniors. These scholarships included 2 development camps as well as a 6-month strength and conditioning program, iGym, nutritional advice and mental conditioning. Their players and coaches were also invited to the camp to share in the new knowledge. The second camp took place in November 2015 at Midstream College, Pretoria. To find out more about the Matchpoint Foundation, visit www.matchpointfoundation.com or like our page on Facebook.